Hello YouTube and welcome back to my channel. I am docLUXURY and I'm here with another video for you. This time I have a couple of items here. Here is number one. It is the pocket organizer from Virgil Abloh's first collection with Louis Vuitton. And I have the key clay or the key pouch from that same collection. I wanted to do, so I was able to actually borrow these from a friend who was able to, get these items. These items are really hard to get, but he was able to let me borrow these for this video to be able to compare them to the items in these two boxes. And you guys can see that they are the older Louis Vuitton boxes. And let me just quickly show you guys what I will be comparing them to. Okay, so I have, this is the older style clay, and I have the older style pocket organizer. And now these aren't the same canvases, but they are still canvas, so I will go ahead and compare, each one with the original version. So stay tuned to see what I say about them. Alright, I am back. So let's start with the key pouch, and let's go ahead and look at this item all by itself first before I do compare it with the other one. And you guys can see that it's quite different from the original. And I do have my computer down here because I did want to talk about prices, because there is a lot of difference between that as well. Let me go ahead and boot up my computer. Alright, so first of all, this piece right here is in the monogram canvas. It only comes in the monogram canvas as far as canvas goes. It does also come in different color leathers. I think there's a red one, a blue one, a white one, and a black one. And I think the black one is the only one that also has the orange chains. Alright, so let's go over this guy right here. So, you guys see the chains. Now, one big thing that is a little bit disappointing is that these chains, if it'll focus, okay, focus. These chains, they're plastic, and this carabiner, I guess you can call it, or this clasp is metal. Now, what I wish this had was, I wish these orange chains were metal as well. Here on the top side, you guys can see that it is a larger, or a large key pull. Let's go on the inside, and on the inside it is a very nice smooth, it's really hard to see because it is dark, but it is a nice, I think it's calf skin, and it's nice and smooth. On the inside it says Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France, défilé homme, Printemps été 2019. And so this is when it came out, and from what I know, this is the first time that they started putting that kind of information on such a small piece like this. Okay, and so let's go ahead and look at this item right here. You guys can see, and the monogram piece is very similar, it just has a different canvas. Okay, so here you have a gold keychain, and on the inside you also have a leather lining, but it is more, I guess, more rough, and it does not say where or what it does not say what collection this came from, because this is a staple piece from Louis Vuitton, and yeah, it did not come in any particular collection. Now let's talk about the differences, or the main striking differences, of course. One is the chain, and let me show you guys. I could get this thing out. Okay. So the differences. You guys can see the chain length is, well, first of all, the chain is obviously different, but the chain length itself is a lot different as well. Looks like the new chain is at least double the length of the old one. Now, I would say that the nice thing about Virgil's keychain is that it is on a, I guess you could call it a D-ring, on the outside of the key pouch. Alright? Now with this one, the D-ring is inside the key pouch, and the metal keychain actually has to come out of it. And fortunately, there is a hole at the very top of this keychain, or this key pouch rather, where the keychain comes out. So I think as far as which one is preferable, this one is a winner in my book, because you don't have to worry about, you know, this keychain opening up the zipper itself, and if you had coins in here, you know, some of that might fall out. If this chain, you guys can see it is mobile, it could potentially open up and release the contents inside. Alright, so another striking difference you guys can see is that Virgil's key pouch has a leather, what is this called? Not a lining, but a leather piping. It has leather piping that extends throughout the entire piece. And that would presumably, you know, incur more cost, and that is why probably this one costs more. Now let's talk about prices. This one, let's first talk about this one, okay? So this one, it currently retails for $205, okay? This one retails for $495. And the striking thing is that it is more than double the cost of this one for practically the same item. But there are some advancements, and is it really worth the extra cost? You know, that is up to you. A lot of people are really hyped about these items, and that's why they are flying off of shelves. And currently they are sold out, and they are, like I said, hard to find. Another thing I did notice, so on this key, on this zipper at the very top there, it's really hard to focus, and I probably won't be able to show you guys, but on the top there, there is no LV logo, but on the top here, if it'll focus a little bit, anyways, there is an LV logo up there. Alright, and each one of these chains or chain links also has an LV logo. There is an LV logo on the metal clasp here, and there is a flower right here. Okay, so let's go on to the other piece. So this piece is the pocket organizer from that same collection, and you guys can see that there is a little bit of orange here as well. The cool thing about this is that you can basically open it up completely and it'll fold the other way. Now there's not really good use for doing that, but I think the design is pretty cool. And now I say cool because here, let's talk about this one. If you're to put this in your pocket, this seam, you guys can see, now I've actually never used this piece, but so the seam is still in really good condition. But if you put this in your pocket, which it's intended to do, after time it'll start to, you know, crease and, you know, perhaps start to deteriorate that part of the canvas. All right, and so on the inside, let's go back to this one. All right, so here is the inside. It has 2 pockets on this side, and there are 3 slip pockets on there for cards, and there is 1 pocket at the very bottom. On the back side, there is 1 pocket right here. And now it is very similar. Exactly, is it identical? Okay, so the only difference between the inside of this one and the inside of this one is that there is an extra pocket behind the 2 pockets on this side. You guys can see, so there is 1, 2, and then 3. On the other side, it is basically identical. All right, and then there is also that pocket on the back. So let's talk about price. Okay, so this one retails for $600, and this one, the current retail is $350. Now there are special editions, limited editions, and you know, leather versions that cost a little bit more, maybe $450 for a fully leather version of this piece. It is leather on the inside of both of them, you guys can see. And let me show you guys, because then this one has the same marking as the key pouch. Let me show you the marking here. And like I said, it is unique to these items. It says Louis Vuitton Paris, I think made in France, and here is the collection year. All right. Anyway, so here is this piece again. I think it is really cool, and if you are interested, actually, my friend is letting me put these up for sale, because these, he just received them and he was able to get them. So if you guys are interested, let me know, and yeah, I'll either put you in contact with him or I will basically help you guys with the transaction. All right, so here is this piece again, and here is this piece. Let me open it up for you guys just so you guys can see. There you go. If you have any comments or questions, please let me know. And just until next time, remember to be you and stay confident. Oh, I do have one other announcement. If you guys have seen my video, I do have a giveaway going on at the moment where I'm giving away this book right here, which is a collection of the different runway pictures from Karl Lagerfeld. And then here I have a little doll, and I forget what these dolls are called, but yeah, it's a really cute one. It's not a bobblehead, but it looks like one. These are hand painted, so these are really, really nice. All right, so go to the video where I did do a little commemoration for Karl Lagerfeld, and that has all the instructions. I'll also leave the instructions down below also, but you will have to follow the instructions on that video in order to enter. All right, so that does it for this video, and I'll say it again. Until next time, just remember to be you and stay confident. Take care, you guys. Goodbye.